Hello ladies and gentlemen, subscribe Astro Sunder and press the bell icon. Today we are going to see monthly October 2019 horoscope for zodiac sign Scorpio. You will find October 2019 to be both enlightening and empowering, depending on what side of the month you're in. As October begins, you will find yourself in Libra season, which will bring you a lot of introspection. You will be surrounded by a lot of white noise sort of chatter that you will find little to no use for, depending on your environment, and you are not likely to be distracted by it. There will be a lot of work to do in your personal life. This is also an excellent time to work on your inner self, as things will be more apparent that need to be evened out. As your own season begins, you will feel powerful, creative, and more likely to take risks and chances in your life, as you will feel less vulnerable. There is likely to be big changes in your life, as you will be taking bigger leaps and bounds, and you will be ready, with the work you did in Libra season, to take life on and make it better for you, instead of changing yourself to suit your surroundings. Work will be, at the beginning of October, spent mostly concentrated on your own things, without looking around too much at what else is going on. There is likely to be a lot going on, as well, as Libra season will likely be affecting most people in a very social sort of way. You will probably be often left out of things, and it's likely you won't mind very much, as you will have enough on your plate. It's important to let go of any bitter thoughts you wind up developing, as it's unlikely you will have accepted an invitation, and it's likely this will be intuited by your colleagues. As October 2019 winds down, you will find yourself feeling more confident in your opinions and looking outside of yourself more for different inspirations. You'll find a well of creativity within you and be able to use that in your work with much success. You will be more social at work to some extent, reaching out to colleagues and having more of an inclination toward teamwork. There will be some resistance, perhaps, depending on the signs of your colleagues. But it's important to not be insulted or take anything personally. Socially, you will keep to yourself as October starts, as Libra season will be doing its thing and helping you figure out an inner rhythm that you are not used to. You will let in very few people at this time, only those closest to you, that you don't mind seeing you vulnerable. There is a chance you might ignore these feelings and go out with friends and attend parties to escape your inner process, and it's very likely these will end in drama and with you feeling very uncomfortable about everything. There is something to be said about making an appearance and then going home if you're torn about social obligations. You will feel more apt to spend time with friends at the end of October, which will work out well, as it's likely this is when your friends need you the most. You will feel lighter somehow, while also seeing how your own personal demons, for lack of a better term, help you take on challenges in your life. You will be positive and cheery, while also having empathy for those who are not in the same space as you. It might be good to spend time with other water signs when you want to take a break from worrying about stepping on the toes of people going through tough times. Your inner self will find the start of October to be challenging, but not impossible. It will be an important process for you, and it's important to be patient as you face what Libra season is bringing up for you. For some idea of what there will be, just think about how you usually move through life and see if it's a series of extremes and lows with very little middle ground. It's very likely you have little balance in your inner life. It will be a matter of looking at your habits, as how you treat yourself is bound to come up during this time, such as how you eat, sleep, and take care of your body. There is likely to be some hiccups here as you attempt to change habits, but it's very important to listen to yourself and not be afraid of letting go of toxic habits and behaviors that might be hurting you. People around you might also have to be let go of if they are particularly harmful to you and you haven't come to terms with it until now. Do not be afraid to be blunt in this instance, as Libra season is all about communication, and although it might be uncomfortable for you to do so, it should be well understood from the other person, and hopefully well received. Scorpio season will meet you in this place, and take what you've done, and how hard you've worked on yourself, and make you even better for it. Your creative instincts, if they've been feeling low lately, will come back with strength and passion in such a way that you haven't felt in a long time. You will be more likely to express yourself this way and find success doing so. October overall will be both challenging and amazingly easy, depending on what end of it you're looking at. You will feel so bogged down during Libra season, and so lucky and light during Scorpio season, that it will hardly feel like the same month. It will be more like years have passed as you look back, and you will feel like you have grown as much throughout this month.